Mourners have begun gathering for the funeral of the founder of Ladysmith Black Mambazo, Joseph Shabalala, at the Ladysmith Indoor Sports Centre today. President Cyril Ramaphosa will deliver the eulogy. Let's now cross back to our SABC reporter, Ayanda Mhlongo, who is at the Ladysmith Indoor Sports Centre where the funeral service is about to get underway. Ayanda, over to you. What have you got in store for us?
Good morning once again, Simran. Good morning to our viewers. Of course, as you said, still coming to live from the Ladysmith Indoor Sports Centre, where the funeral service for the late Professor Joseph Shabalala is going to be held. And as just an update for you, is that the funeral cortege at the moment has just left the family home as Obabu Shabalala makes his final journey today as he is being laid to rest. And of course here, scores of mourners from across South Africa and international guests who have come here today to bid their final farewells to the founder of Ladysmith Black Mambazo, to a man who took this genre of music, Iskatamia, and introduced it to the world, who used through his music to spread the message of peace, love and harmony. And it's something that his sons have said this was their father's mission, and this is what they take from their father. As I speak to you now, in fact, on the stage is this Isakatamia group of some young gentlemen, and this is exactly what Obabu Shabalala was about. He wanted to carry on and to pass the baton not only to his sons, but to see younger generation continuing with this traditional music of Iskatamia. He felt that it was important. Not only does it bring people together, not only does it tell the stories of South Africa, this is the music that he wanted to see continued, and he spent a lot of his time in his later years with groups such as this one that is performing now, and is performing a song saying Sektanda Baba Mshengu, we love you Baba Mshengu. These young men are here as well, amongst many other Isikatamia groups are here as well, to say thank you Baba Mshengu for introducing this form of music to us. And they've pledged that they too are going to take it to even greater heights than Ladysmith Black Mambazo. But I've said today, dignitaries, government leaders, opposition parties, members of the public, but more importantly, the music industry has gathered here today to celebrate the life of this incredible man. And now joining me is another legend in South African music, Umama Abigail Kubeka. Mama, thank you so much for joining us today. It's a bittersweet moment, and I can only imagine since you heard the news and throughout this week as you prepared yourself to come here to bid your final farewells to an incredible man. Take us through, Mom. Who was Bab Joseph Shabalala to you, and the memories that you have of him?
Thank you for the moment. I think I'm blessed to be here, and I'm honored to be here. Joseph is one of those people who planted the seed of music. He's one of us. I am one of the people about planter a seed, but I found our Dolin, our Miriam Sabi plantil. Joseph came afterwards. He's a young boy. I'm going to talk to him like in the present. Yeah. He's a young boy, 2 years younger than me, but he's one of the people that planted the music, the seed music, the discipline, the love, the dedication, and just everything. Joseph lived music. He ate music. He loved music. I know he loved his wife and his family, but his first love was music. An incredible man. I wouldn't say it's a loss, because somewhere we have to move on. That's God's creation. Usidalile ukuthi sizawuhlala isikhathi esithile, and then isikhathi esithile he calls us up and says, now guys, time up. You have to come home now. He has gone home. So whenever come ayishile, kodwa ubafundisile abantwana And abanezindlebe namehlo babonile and bazwile. The whole world, the entire world. Joseph, rest in peace, my brother. We love you, we'll always love you. We'll never forget you.
Just very quickly, obviously the world became to know Ubab Shabalala after his collaboration with Paul Simon, but it had been about 10 years prior since he had started his music. And so, yes, Paul Simon came and blew him up to international success, but he had started this from nothing.
Like everything else, people get to know of you or get to know of things at a very late stage. But City Slungu Futi, better late than never. But they didn't make him. He was made already. He was made already. They just bamhlobisa nje. Bamhlobisa wagama. We thank them for that. Because that's what we need in this business. You need publicity, you need to be known, you need to travel. And he did that to the fullest. I don't, yabona lapelele khona, he's wearing a smile. Uguti, I've done it all. I've been through the meal and here am I resting.
Ma'am Abigail, thank you so much, ma'am, for your time. South African music legend, Ma'am Abigail Kubeka. We also wanted, of course, to speak to other artists that have gathered here today. And let me now bring in a South African gospel star, Ma'am Deborah Fraser, who has been here since this morning and also has had a very long relationship with Joseph Shabalala, and she too has joined the music industry today to come and celebrate and say thank you, as Ma'am Abigail was saying, that they've come here to say thank you to Joseph Shabalala for what he has done for the music industry. Ma'am Deborah Fraser, thank you so much for your time. Ma'am Abigail was just saying that today it's not really a loss. It's to say thank you to Bab Shabalala. He has indeed worked, he's promoted the music industry, he's shared and he's taught many, many artists, not only here in South Africa, but across the globe.
Around the world. We're saying thank you. Whatever that he contributed to the music industry, not here in South Africa alone, but around the world. We say thank you. You know, because when they first started, nobody knew that their music will go beyond, you know. And what I loved about them, they never tried to change, you know, to spice their music. They've been original, and they loved them the way they are. They still love them today around the world.
What has Ubab Joseph taught you in your music career?
He taught me to be original. He taught me to be natural. He told me not to sound like anybody else. Mina, malume gimi. From the what you call the Shabalalas. He taught me a lot of things. You know, he showed me that with who you are, you can go everywhere where you want to go, as long as people understand what you're saying, as long as they love, as long as you're not trying to imitate anyone. That's what he did, and we thank him for that.
Deborah Fraser, thank you so much for your time. A gospel star, South African gospel star, Ma'am Deborah Fraser, of course, joining many in the music industry who have come out here today to also thank Bab Shabalala, thank the Shabalala family. She is saying that he has certainly taught her a lot about being authentic to who she is, authentic to her sound. And this is what has resonated amongst many in the music industry who've spoken out throughout the week about Ubaba Joseph Shabalala. So now, as we said earlier on, my colleague Mlondi indicating to us that the funeral procession has left the family home and is making its way here to the indoor sports center, where as soon as they arrive, the funeral service will get underway. Simpiwe?
All right, Ayanda Mshongo there, coming to us live from the Indoor Sports Center in Ladies